Oh God, how do I put myself through this hell? As I continue to put myself through this hell? Oh God! Fuck. Not again. Shit. Oh man. On one side, it's not going to be an Ike. On the other side, it's probably going to be a fucking 5-star. Huh. Yay! It's Jagen! Oh, in the history of Fire Emblem Heroes, no one has ever been this excited to see a Jagen. Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go again. And the reason why I'm staying at... Oh, I'm gonna start off... No, I'm obviously gonna do the red ones. I shouldn't even joke about dumb shit like that. Oh, man. Come on. Oh, it's gonna be in one of these. Another fucking Laszlo. One to add to the amalgamation I've already got going. Fantastic. By the time I'm done with Laszlo, he's going to be, like, legitimately competitive with an actual 5-star Laszlo. I'm gonna make this as dumb as possible. Just as dumb as you are, Henry. I'm sorry, I don't mean that. I actually like you as a character. You're kind of goofy and murdery. Two of my favorite qualities. Ha ha! Unfortunate. Oh. I mean, on the plus side, I have a stupid amount of 4-stars now. I have... Okay, so if this isn't fucking Ike. Another Laszlo! You fucking cunt! I hope you enjoy eating yourself. Actually, that sounds more like self-flagellation. Is that the word? Shit. Oh my... Naga, please help me. Naga's fucking voice. Ugh. What have I done to deserve such travesty? Like, such unabated travesty. Have I done something to offend you, Ike? Did you really not want to be merged with 4 others of your exact likeness? You weird, not actually a lolly. At least I don't remember Princess Alencia being a lolly in Path of Radiance. Okay, so... I did some of the Warriors maps already, and you know what? It's actually a pretty good representation of what a Warriors game is like. Like, a bunch of, like, really easy enemies fucking just filing out en masse to their own slaughter like sheep. Sorry, Jenny. I don't mean to offend you by saying sheep get slaughtered, but you know how it is. If you've ever played a Warriors game before, you know how your character essentially just defeats entire masses of armies with single strokes of his weapon. You know, Musou attacks, those way over the top, like, shonen fucking special attacks, where you just completely lambast your opponent with, like, magic or ki, shit like that. Oh. You know, I actually, as fucking basic bitch as it sounds, as pumpkin spice latte of the gaming world as it sounds. I actually really do like the Warriors games. I played the absolute dick off of Hyrule Warriors. I even did the super difficult modes where you can't even get touched, let alone looked at once in the game. And if it wasn't for the fact that Fire Emblem Heroes wasn't, or Fire Emblem Warriors, well, technically they're both guilty, Heroes to some degree, but Warriors so far doesn't have fucking Ike or any of the other Radiant heroes on their roster. Granted, they can't get every character in the game, but, and see, I've actually been wanting to talk about Fire Emblem Warriors for a while, but never had a good opportunity for the topic. These maps are the perfect opportunity. While I just slaughter all of these fuckers as they come in for reinforcements. And if you haven't seen any pictures yet, Google, like, Fire Emblem Warriors map reinforcement spam or something. Those screenshots are fucking hilarious. Hell, you could probably do it yourself. Just stick, like, 2 tanks and a healer in the corner and just let all the reinforcements flood in. And then just the entire map is covered in reinforcements. It's absolutely nuts and funny looking. But anyway, granted, they can't get every single, character in the game. I totally understand that. Maybe they have to skip a game or two. Maybe the Radiant series would be those unlucky fuckers that would not get a single character of representation. But Toei Tecmo, fucking explain to me why you can have tons of characters, tons of fucking weapons, tons of fucking movesets in your own goddamn game, Dynasty Warriors, hell, even Samurai Warriors, and you can fit all that shit into a single fucking disc by combining them into a single game called Warriors Orochi. How is it that you cannot fucking seem to fill out an at least impressive roster of characters in Fire Emblem Warriors? Like, you have so many characters in Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors in their own separate games. And then you combine them into the Warriors Orochi series, and you just have an absolute fucking massive amount of Musou attacks, weapons, movesets, characters, fucking everything. Like a mind-blowing, almost countless, or rather you don't want to count, amount of all of these things. And yet, somehow you struggle with Fire Emblem? Hell, you even had not to the size and scale of your home games, but Hyrule Warriors had, I believe, representation from each game except for, I think, Link to the Past and Majora's Mask, maybe a couple others. But at the very least, they had numerous characters, and of those characters, they had numerous weapons and movesets within those. So I just have trouble understanding how they're just not able. And maybe this rant is generally unfounded. Like I said, I really like the Warriors games. I played all of the Dynasty ones since I was a fucking kid. And I played the absolute balls out of Hyrule Warriors and beat, like, some of the stupidly fucking difficult shit that if you knew exactly what I was talking about, specifically, you would be like, why did you put yourself through that fucking hell? And just be like, well, I really liked the game and I wanted a challenge. So that's kind of like how I feel I've got at least somewhat of a valid opinion on the topic of the Warriors games. Leave out the fact my favorite character isn't in the game, but maybe take a more general perspective at the game. The fact that not only is my favorite character not making it into the game, but a ton of other people's favorite characters aren't making it into the game. And I can actually understand the fact that they're using primarily Fates and Awakening characters is, obviously because those games sold so fucking well, have a very large audience, and it's just really hard to argue against those games, let alone the fan base. I mean, hell, everybody whose favorite game is like everything in the past, from Blazing Sword, Path of Radiance, Thracia, New Mystery of the Emblem, most of us have at least played and or liked, Awakening. I know, actually a fair amount of the community doesn't like Fates, or at least say they don't like Fates. But we've played those games, so we are a part of that gigantic audience as well. We're familiar with the new characters, and even though we may not like it because our old characters are not represented, we also kind of have to take a step back and understand the business decisions that are taking place behind the scenes, and potentially the logical reasons behind why we're not, getting exactly what we want. Although extremely ironically, I say this part of the statement, and yet my original intent was to buy a Switch specifically because of Fire Emblem Warriors. Because I was kind of assuming Ike would be in it anyway. So those plans have obviously changed. I would have bought a Switch just for Fire Emblem Heroes. But now the plans have changed to the point where I'm not gonna buy it at all. So I can literally have two opposing opinions at the exact same time. Yeah. I can totally understand every single reason behind Fire Emblem Warriors and the fact that they're not including a large cast or a lot of sword users or this, that, and the other thing. And yet, I am going to be that stubborn asshole that doesn't buy the game. Oh man, I can't even hold in my laughter. I'm gonna be that stubborn asshole that doesn't buy the game because my favorite character isn't in it. Yes, I know how absolutely opposing those opinions are, and yet, here I sit. And I am unashamed. And that's more money in my pocket. And besides, if I were to change my opinion or my plans in the future, I could just get the Fire Emblem Warriors for 3DS. There is that option. Probably much more realistic option too, because the only other thing that would make me buy a Switch at this point is like a console release of a main Fire Emblem title. Oh man, please be a Radiant series remake. I would do unspeakable things. I would do unspeakable things if I could just get an Ike right now! And it's gonna be a Ray. Oh, okay. My little ray of goddamn sunshine! Fuck, shit, piss, asshole! Holy shit, I did it again! I'm so mad at myself. Fuck. Oh. Grima, fucking damn it. That could have been an Ike sitting in that fucking orb. It could have been! I don't know how the system works! But I have 3 out of 5 orbs. You know what? Oh, Jesus. I have no words. All I know is Skides wants Erica. So fuck you, Skides, I guess. You and your fucking $100 of donations and your fucking... You even got an Ike after I told you... I said you're gonna get an Ike. But the silver lining to that is you don't even like Ike. Oh, fuck. So much ranting. Is this gonna be it? Is this gonna end my misery? No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh, God. Because I'm stubborn and for the principle of the entire issue, I'm going to keep fishing for reds. But by all means, any old 5-star can walk up and just end my misery, please. Let's go ahead and just merge these Laszlos. Fuck it. Oh. Come on. Ah, fucking hell. I am just not having any good days. It's just not my week. Oh man. Ready when you are. Do I really have to... 6 trigrams, 64 palm. Comment down below if you know where that's from. You'll probably know where that's from. Hell, just about everybody should know where that's from. Any fucking weeb in training knows what I'm talking about. Hell, I'm probably the shittiest weeb on earth because I don't even remember the terms properly. I fucking fucked up Yandere and Sundara in my fucking top 10 shapeshifters video. Oh God, that was embarrassing. I legitimately took the video down, re-edited it, so that way I could, oh fucking wow, 6. Fucking 6. I've never actually seen it this high. I've never actually, like, seen it. Is this a unicorn? Is this like a nega unicorn? Evil unicorn that I am seeing? This doesn't normally happen. What am I looking at? Naga, what? Have you been defeated by Grima? Do I need to be worshipping him now? Oh, praise be to Grima! Maybe one of these days you will end my misery and my suffering! Ah! I couldn't believe it. I had to look at it again. Yeah. This is gonna be a thing now. This is a thing.